In a time long lost and a realm far away, adventure waits for you in the Storymaster's tales. You have entered an alternative 18th century world full of magic, monsters, and mystery. A grim world that is both dangerous and dark, where the stories of folklore are terrifyingly real.
Hello. It's Ollie Mac here, making myself comfortable in my uncomfortable. I've got a bit of a bad back today. Anyway, let's more about that. You'd like my beautiful Russ Nicholson fighting fantasy top, glorious zombie here. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on what's going on at the moment. We've obviously redone, repackaged, and kind of re-released all our games and some new ones, and they are now in beautiful hardback books available on Amazon. Indeed, look how lovely they are. They look fabulous. Now, if you played it with cards beforehand, you can still do that if you really want to. We're currently doing a Kickstarter at the moment. If you go and search for us, where you can still play with the cards, but these are designed not to play with cards necessarily, because they have maps, and the maps are again beautiful. I don't think you can see that. It's probably quite big. We've also got castle maps in here, and then you basically play it by filling in the numbers. Either that we have the pre-generated ones, which if you're playing solo you might want to use, or if you want, you can have a pre-filled one for yourself and then a blank one for the players, and they just have to write it down as they go along. And then we'll have the all the rewards in the back here, and like a matrix that you can put your finger on, and it's there. So really super simple to use. I must show you the illustrations for the maps of the towers. The tower one's slightly different because they kind of go up, and again they look, stonkingly amazing. These are all available on Amazon as softbacks as well as hardbacks. They're really lovely, and we got a few to go. So the newest ones, let me talk you through them. The newest one, which has only just come out, which hasn't been released before, is Tome of Terror. Now, Tome of Terror is our kind of horror, sort of Hammer horror style one. We've got a comment here. Hello, Silver. How are you? Love to see you, or not see you, but see your name at least. Tome of Terror is just so nice. It's a little bit thicker. It's a little bit more wordy, but I know that people are enjoying it. We got some lovely reviews. It's being used in school already. We had one young lady who had the hanging man fall upon them while she was trying to rob it. It's your normal kind of, fourth grade kind of thing. She'll remember that lesson for the rest of her life, I believe. So that is now available in softback and hardback. It's not available everywhere in the world, but you can get hold of it in most places. You might have to shop in another country and get it imported to you, but they're really lovely. I just love this. I love it so much. And this is Towers. Again, Towers is one of our newer ones. We've just put that out as a book last week. So again, really beautiful illustrations. Plays a little bit differently to the others. We don't have rounds as such. You have a limit of maybe 2 options each time you enter one of the rooms, and you kind of have to reach the top without dying, and the quest is the same for all of them. So it's like get as much gold as possible, either just finding gold or getting rewards and getting the monetary value, or just surviving. It's not an easy one. Some people go, oh, is it for younger ones? No, it isn't, but it does kind of go into, I kind of call it our twisted fairy tale book. Because there are very weird things that happen to you. Certain characters you'll know, like we've got Beauty and the Beast. There's even the singing ringing tree we have in that. We also have a little bit, or I don't want to say too much. I don't like to say the plots really, but this is actually really kind of personal to me because there's quite a few scenes here I'll say probably about 10 or 11 of them that we've used directly in our shows, the live shows. So there's characters, situations, monsters, and traps that we've actually done live. We've got all the costumes and bits and pieces for them. So that's cool. Of course, they all have their soundscapes and their QR codes. Actually, I can show you a little demo of towers. I think I've got something here I can click onto. There we go. This is the Tower of the Night.
In the moonlight, you see the gleaming, polished blue stone walls of the Tower of Night. Walking around the building, you see it has 3 entrances, which represent the phases of the moon. But which one will you select? Enter the full moon door. Enter the half moon door. Enter the new moon door, or walk away from this place.
Options. Well, okay, so do you want to enter the full moon door, the half moon door, the new moon door, or walk away from this place? Now, the great thing about, these games, they're really accessible to everyone. I had a lovely comment the other day saying that someone used it for their local sort of group, and they're all 40-year-olds, and they had a riot, so they're getting the other ones as well. But equally, we have people using them with kids and families who've never role played before, and again, really enjoying them. So it's so exciting that this is really taking off. Which one? The new moon. The new moon. Okay. Right, so the painted black door, the painted black with the silver circle is smooth and unlocked. You enter a pitch black room. Roll your fortune or under. I don't have my dice with me. Let's say you're fortunate. Succeed, and you manage to find a stairway to the next floor. Oh, that was lucky. Excellent. You don't want to know what happened if you failed, unfortunately, on that one. But I'm not going to play this today. I'm just going to really talk about them. Now, so they all have QR codes at the bottom here, which accesses the music and the narrations you just heard. So that's pretty groovy. How many more we got coming is the question. Well, I've certainly got Threatlaw Town, and I'm planning to have that one certainly kickstarting around February time. So that will be a book, and we'll have a limited number of boxes. I say limited because, when we do them, it does take up a lot of space. So we're trying to, not, and also they're very expensive to post out, and it takes a lot of time doing that. So I'm trying to get as much fulfillment through the books as we can, grow our audience, and I will be, I hope, next year, fingers crossed, touring around, demonstrating the game. So if you have a school or library or a shop, definitely a shop, let me know, because I would like to come up and sort of say hello and maybe do some book signings and things like that. So that'd be kind of cool. Hopefully, well, actually, not hopefully, I'm going to be at the UK Games Expo next year. I think that is, I've got a feeling it's June. Have a look, can I? Have a look. No, I won't look. Anyway, have a look at it. UK Games Expo. I'll be there. I'll probably take some scenery with me, so it should look quite pretty. And hello, viewers, whoever you are. I don't know. I won't recap everything, but basically the hardback books look amazing. And they look really cool. Actually, we've got a little mixture here. Most of these are the Amazon ones. These ones are Amazon one. You can tell because it's slightly different size. These ones we will be doing on the Kickstarter. Now, if you are on the Kickstarter, really fantastic, really appreciate it. But I also know that there's a lot of people on Kickstarter who want to get a signed book, which is very flattering. I'm happy to sign things. But they don't want to get the Amazon book because they want to get it signed. So I'm going to be doing book plates. Now, a book plate is actually my friend, name drop, Tom Baker, who I did obviously photography for many years, and it's something that they showed me, and they said, "Do this, Ollie. It's actually really good." So there'll be a little sticker, like a square sticker that you can put our sign, and you put it inside your book. and then they'd be there. So yeah, hopefully that'd be good. Also, if you see me in real life, I'm happy to sign it. Of course I am. Incredibly flattered. I don't sign them because I'm an incredibly humble man. Anyway, who else is here? We've got 3 viewers at the moment. I don't know if they are on YouTube. I don't know if even Twitch is working. Oh, yeah, Twitch is working because Silver's on it. Hello. So hello, whoever you are. Anyway, I'm going to shoot off now because I feel I'm getting to Rambleville. So thank you again. If you want to get the books, there's a link here somewhere, probably down there. And, just click it. It's a great game. Age recommendations, we've had people playing it from as young as 6, going right up to grandparents. And you don't have to have kids to play it. In fact, it does have a solo mode as well, so you don't have to have anyone to play it, which is kind of cool. Do you have to play it with cards? No, you don't have to play it with cards because it has maps. And if you're kind of thinking, well, how can I do the randomness on it? There is a method which I'm going to add in and throw it onto the free map area, where there'll be a grid, a matrix of numbers. And depending on how many encounters you have, you just cut it out. And then you put it in a bag and you draw out the number. Simple as that, really. So we'll do that. And that's super, super, super easy way of doing it. And that replicates, obviously, the cards. The cards, essentially, all they do is refer to the passage here, which has a stonking great picture. So it's all pretty. And you have the map as well. Really easy to move around. It even has dice in it as well. Yes, flick the pages and you get a number. Or that's D6 and D4. How exciting is that? Anyway, I'm going to go now because I am definitely rambling. How am I doing? I'm all right. Thank you, Silver. I'm all good. So all planning and looking forward to next year and the opportunities it's going to bring. So I'm okay. I'm good. I hope you're well. Anyway, take care, guys. Oh, Jason, thank you. Just before I went, got a new chat. Jason, have we met before? Thank you so much. The artwork is amazing. It's all done by Nick Villeneuve, who is from Russia, and I've been working with him for nearly 3 years now. So he did the artwork for the very first one, and I loved it so much. Immediately on that first Kickstarter when we funded it, I plowed back a lot of the money into doing the artwork for the next one. How many was it? I just kept going. We've got Draco Dungeon, which is now out. The 2 expansions, Deeper into the Woods, Deeper into the Dungeon. And we've got all the artwork done for Threatlord Town. That was actually done 2 years ago. But it does take a while to write these things when you're writing so many. And that all the artwork is also done for Tome of Terror, which is that one there. And obviously Towers down here. Towers we pulled out last year. We've also got... oh, fantastic. Excellent. Fantastic. Oh, that's great, Jason. I can do this, actually. There we go. Look, no, we have not. I just found you and the books on the recent Kickstarter. That's great, because I think that the hardest thing for us at the moment is spreading the word, because it's basically me having to do everything, and we're not a big company at all. It's basically me producing the books. I've got a brilliant proof reader, Alex, who's also one of my actors when we do the live shows, and who else? We've got obviously Nick, and then I've got who's in Russia, so we've never actually physically met, but he's just incredible. I'll give you an example. He never did a map before, and I said, "Could you do a map?" He went, "Yeah, okay, I'll give it a go." And he just pulls out this incredible thing, and then I said, "Can you do some side tower?" "Yeah, okay, we'll give that a go." "Can you do any covers?" "Yeah, I've done a few." And these are the covers, So he's incredible, and I think he's definitely getting better with time as well. The more we work together, we really kind of gel the ideas. So, Jason, which books have you got? Have you got? Cool. Okay. No, we haven't. I found you one of the books from recently for the cards. Now, cool. Great. Okay, so maybe you haven't even got the cards. You don't need the cards, as I said, but they are kind of nice. They will go with it. They'll be glossy, and the cards just adds an extra dimension. People like to play with things sometimes, but the maps, you're never going to lose a component. In fact, I can send these to libraries, and people can just print off the other little bit there. Nothing, not yet, on the way. Excellent. Okay. Oh, incidentally, there is one more. Let me go and get it. I won't be long, just coming. Right. Okay. Hotel Lovecraft. Now, Hotel Lovecraft, it's got a big green in there, so it's invisible. Ooh. Okay, Hotel Lovecraft is a horror one. And I'm revamping it. Again, I know it's only been out for a few months, but one of the things that all these ones do, which this one doesn't, is be cardless. So this one, I've always said, okay, you've got to basically cut the book up and make some cards from it. So I'm doing a cardless version. So it's really simple, quick to play, because a lot of people actually don't want to cut up their books or print off full color because it's quite expensive on the ink. You know how much, ridiculous, isn't it? So Nick is producing a map. So it'd be the same as the other ones. It'll be kind of more, better when you're playing with people. But as I said earlier, you can also do the matrix thing where you basically put the number in a bag or a box or something and draw it out, and that's the room that you're going to go in. Do you want to see my appalling sketch? This is the appalling sketch that I sent Nick. So I said, right, can you make that? that is not the map, by the way. That is my sketch, and say something like that, but much better. And he'll go, okay, that's fine. And he'll kind of bring it together from that point. So we have now seven books out. Oh, one other bit of news. One other really exciting bit of news. If you're a retailer in America, we now have a distributor. We have Bridge Distribution. Distribution? Is that what? Distributors. Yes, Bridge. So they are going to be sort of sending it out to, if you're a shop, we'll be sending them to them, and then they'll be sending them out to all, I think about 3,000 shops they've got. I can't say that they're all going to take them, but hopefully that will kind of get us a little foothold in the USA. If you are in another country, we are definitely looking to spread our wings and get translations done and those kind of things. So drop me a line if you're interested in that. And another thing, if you are a school teacher, we know these games work really well. If you are a school and you can obviously prove the fact that you are a teacher, we will send you some books. So you can use them in class, but only if you're going to use them in class, but not just send them out and then never get used. Anyway, thanks everyone. I said a little bit more. I'm running a little bit over time now, but bye-bye for now. Thanks, Jason. Thank you very much for following us, and I really appreciate your support. Bye-bye for now. Oh, let me do a swish banner, shall I? Yes, let's go on to have a bit of Tom again.
In a time long lost and a realm far away, adventure waits for you in the Storymaster's tales. You have entered an alternative 18th century world full of magic, monsters, and mystery. A grim world that is both dangerous and dark, where the stories of folklore are terrifyingly real.